Hey Wizards! I'm Emma Gargiulo.
And I'm Danielle Raymond.
And you're watching BGTV.
We're going to be taking a closer look at the WHS cheer team, how the Grinch stole Christmas play, the chorus classes yoga session, but first, here are your weekly announcements.
The United States Air Force will have an information table set up during all lunches on Monday, January 7th for any student interested in speaking with them. The United States Army will also have an information table set up during all lunches on Wednesday, January 9th.
For anyone interested in the yearbook, they can be purchased for $88 at johnsons.com. You or a loved one may also purchase an ad here. Contact Ms. Bach for any yearbook questions. Weekly Regents Review classes will take place from January through May. Review sessions will be held Monday through Thursdays from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. Sign-up sheets are in the main office. Physicals will be available every Friday for all sports and working papers and anyone who needs an updated physical. Come in and see when your physical expires, and if you need a physical, sign up in the health office. First come, first serve. That's all we have for announcements this week, Wizards. Let's take a look at what Chrissy has for us with the cheer team.
My experience at Disney was one of the best experiences I've ever had.
I'm so grateful that I was given the opportunity to go with it to Disney to cheer in the parade.
I'm happy I got All-American at camp, and Victoria was my captain, so she was able to come. I was so happy that I got to experience this with one of my best friends, and I hope I get to experience it next year.
It was an amazing experience, and we got to meet a lot of new people and cheerleaders from all over the country.
Before we actually arrived at Disney, we got our uniforms in the mail, and we got our ribbons, our hair ribbons and everything in the mail with that too. And then they sent us a link to a YouTube video that we had to watch, which was the routine that we performed, and there was 2 parts, and we had to watch both parts to the video and learn the whole entire routine before we got to Disney.
And then when we got there, we had to wake up really early every single day to practice with the 800 other cheerleaders that were there.
I would like to continue cheer in the future because it's one of my favorite sports, and I've been doing it for 11 years. I would like to cheer at West Point or Penn State.
I haven't decided if I want to cheer in college yet. I want to see what other colleges I get into, and based on which one I decide, then I'll decide if I want to continue cheer.
Young and bright, happy holidays from the red, green, and white.
Thanks, Chrissy. Cheering is so much fun to watch.
Yeah, now let's jump right into Kelly with How the Grinch Stole Christmas play.
Hey Wizards, I'm Kelly Kennedy and I'm here at the Aspire Classroom's Grinch play. Let's go check it out.
My name is Mrs. Bishop and I'm the speech language pathologist for the middle and high school.
My name is Mrs. Wakeham and I am the teacher in the Aspire classroom here at the high school. Essentially, this all began with us wanting to do a unit of study, and we were studying community, and also we always are working on reading and social skills, so the Grinch is a perfect text to support that. A good way to differentiate instruction, because everybody learns differently, was the Reader's Theater.
Oh, Stephen was funny in the Grinch, and I liked the way he was saying in a deep voice.
What was your favorite part about being the Grinch?
Being grumpy.
It was just a great way to target articulation, intonation, facial expressions, and also we had a range of communication devices because the students all communicate differently, but they were able to be included, which was wonderful.
That was awesome, guys. You all did so well. Anyways, Emma and Daniela, back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Kel. The Grinch is one of my favorite holiday movies.
It was so great seeing my favorite characters being played by people that I see in school every day. Now here's Brittany with your weekly sports update.
What is your why? Why'd you even get out of the bed this morning? Why did you eat what you ate? Why did you wear what you wore? Why did you come here?
My name is Jackson Vinnerob. I've been diving on the varsity swim team for 3 years. I started diving 4 years ago when I was in 5th grade. My first dive was a front dive tuck, and in the off season I dive with my coach at Valley Central twice a week, and that really just prepares me for states.
Hi, I'm Jordan Vinnerob. I'm Jackson's dad, and I introduced Jackson to diving when he was younger. I dove when I was in high school and college, so I dove for 8 years. I knew one day he was going to be a diver. He had a lot of gymnastic ability and a desire to do interesting things. So when he was 10, we took him to Marist College, and they had a bunch of diving clinics, and he immediately loved it. He immediately got into it and has just kept up ever since. He's really taken off and done really, really well. In fact, he's a far better diver at age 14 than I ever was, so we're really proud of him.
This is my 2nd year going to states, and my goal for this year at states is to not get cut, because in diving there are like semifinals and finals, and you can get cut after the semifinals. And last year at states I got cut, so my goal for this year is just make it all the way through and just see how I do. You get into states by diving. You have to dive in 11 dive meet, which is like an invitational in like counties and sections, and you need to get a score of 450, which is kind of like high. So once you get that score, you get put into like the state's like roster, and you go in March and you just compete. My pre-diving snack is like mostly granola bars and like light stuff because I don't want to get too full. And my pre-diving playlist is mostly just Lil Baby and a little bit of Kodak, you know, just the good stuff.
Make a choice. Just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way.
Thanks, Brittany. That was great. Now here's a word from our sponsors.
Here's Liz showing us how the chorus class stays de-stressed.
Hey Wizards! Last week, Mr. Worcester's chorus class had a special guest. Let's go check it out.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mr. Worcester, the chorus teacher here at the high school, and today we're talking about a special program we brought in for my students on yoga. We have a guest clinician here with us. Her name is Miss Jody Weatherstone. She's from Warwick, New York. Jody is a terrific trained singer, soprano soloist, voice teacher, and also yoga instructor. She's passionate and expert at all of those things. Jody has designed a special course called Body, Breath, and Voice, where she integrates singing, breathing, and yoga positioning and body movements to bring better health, better singing, and better frame of mind.
I've been singing all my life, working as a singer since I was in high school, teaching voice for about 18 years, practicing yoga for over 20 years. I certified as a teacher of yoga 7 years ago. And then this class has been something that's been, you know, this project in my mind for a long time that finally everything kind of came together, and I'm finding that people need to find their voices.
Our treble choir and chamber choirs are each receiving about an hour-long session with her. doing the yoga and taking advantage of all she has to offer.
This is Liz Allegro from BGTV. Back to you in the studio.
Well, Liz, that was really cool. I wish all of my classes did yoga.
Same. Now here's what you've all been waiting for. Game shows with Dylan.
The game shows with Dylan week 3. This week, generation gap. So what's going to happen in this game is I'm going to ask everybody a question about each other's generation, one high schooler, one middle schooler. And if the person gets their question wrong about the other one's generation, the other person gets a chance to steal. Here we go. Jack, contestant 1, is up first. Who is this character from this cartoon TV show?
David.
No. Travis, would you like a chance to steal?
I would. To be honest, I don't know who this guy is, but I'm just gonna go with Ted.
But no, it was not Ted. It was Sumo maybe? Sumo from some Clarence. Travis, who is this character from this TV show?
Dylan, this is Seuss Ramirez.
Travis, that is the correct answer. Jack, you will not have a chance to see that. Travis, name one song by Britney Spears.
Fireworks.
Firework is incorrect. Jack, you have a chance to steal it. Just give me a guess,
Sorry.
Firework.
It is not firework. Okay, no one gets points for this question. This one's for Jack. Name one song by Meghan Trainor.
Future Husband.
I think that's one. You know what? We'll give him Jack points. Travis, you don't get a chance to steal. Alright. Third question. What is this actor's name who plays a famous superhero?
The actor's name?
Yeah.
Tom Holland.
It is not Tom Holland. Would you like a chance to steal, Travis?
I would. Spider-Man guy.
Spider-Man guy. What's the actor's name? That's it? That's your final answer? Alright, no answer. His name was Tobey Maguire. He's the original Spider-Man. Alright, Travis. What is this actor's name who plays a famous superhero?
Tony Stark.
What's the actor's name?
Tom Cruise.
Not Tom Cruise. Jack,
Oh my
would you like a
God.
chance to steal?
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. is the correct answer. Jack, points. Now, for the final question. Travis, who did Donald Trump beat in the 2016 election?
Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton is correct. Now, question for Jack. Who did George W. Bush beat in the 2000 election?
Al Gore.
Al Gore is correct. We haven't kept track of points, so I'm not sure who won. We'll get back to you after this commercial break. Now, today's champion is...
I'd like to say thanks to my family.
And the winner is Jack. What do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah, I've been preparing for this for like 10 minutes already. It feels good that paid off.
Does it?
Yes.
That's all we have for this week. This was Game Shows with Dylan, week 3. We'll see you all next time.
Thanks, Dylan. I can't wait for next week.
Yeah, well, that's all we have for this week, Wizards.
Don't forget to check out our Wizard Weekly podcast and newsletter.
As always, I'm Daniela Raymond.
And I'm Emma Gargiulo, and thanks for watching this episode of BGTV.